The GLP-1 you're taking is a copy of a hormone your body already makes. Let that sink in for a second because it changes everything. Every single time you eat, your own gut releases a natural version of that medication, and almost no one's teaching how to use it. Now, I had a woman sit across from me a few months ago. She was down 28 pounds. She was thrilled. The scale finally moving after 10 years. And she got really quiet. And she said, the thing I now hear almost every single week, Michelle, the weight is coming off, but the cravings are still there under the surface. And honestly, I'm terrified of what happens the day I stop. If that's you, if you're on a GLP-1 or you're thinking about starting one and some part of you is scared that it's only temporary, you're exactly who I made this video for. Because your medication is not the problem and it's not magic. It's borrowing something your body already knows how to do. Now, before I show you how, one quick thing, because I know some of you want to start today. I have a free hormone quiz that tells you which piece is actually stalling your results. Your blood sugar, your hormones, or how you're eating. It takes 2 minutes. The link is at the very top of the description, so tap it now and keep it open for later. Okay, here's what I'm going to show you in the next few minutes. 3 things. What a GLP actually is, and why your own body makes one. Why the nutrition you need on this medication is completely different from what you think you already know, and exactly how to eat so your blood sugar stays steady and your body makes more of its own GLP, so that your results hold whether you stay on the medication or one day come off of it. Stay with me because the piece most women get wrong is the exact piece that decides whether the weight stays gone. Real quick, so you know who's telling you this. I'm Michelle Black. I'm a registered nurse and a functional nutritionist. And I spend my days helping women in perimenopause and menopause understand why their bodies stop responding the way they used to. And I want to be clear from the start. I'm not anti-medication. I have watched GLPs generally help women who struggled for years. What I'm against is handing a woman a powerful tool and never explaining the biology underneath it. Because that biology is exactly what lets you keep your results. So let's go a little deeper because this is the part that makes everything click. That natural GLP-1 your gut releases every time you eat does 3 beautiful things. It tells your pancreas to release insulin so your blood sugar comes down gently. It slows how fast your stomach empties so you feel full longer. And it quiets the food noise in your brain. You were born making this hormone. The medication, whether that's Ozempic or Wegovy or any of them, is a lab version of it turned up loud. So when the medication calms your appetite and steadies your blood sugar, it's not doing something your body can't do. It's amplifying something your body was already designed to do. Now, here's the catch. And this is the part that decides whether your results last. The medication borrows that signal for you. It does not teach your body to make more of it on its own. And it does not fix what's happening underneath, which for most women in menopause is blood sugar that's been on a roller coaster for years. So think about what that means the day you stop. The borrowed signal goes away. Your own GLP is right back where it started. Your blood sugar is still dysregulated, and the appetite and the cravings you thought were gone come flooding back. This is exactly why, in the research, most people who stop their medications regain about 2/3 of the weight within a year. This medication was never the plan. It's the bridge, and a bridge only helps you if you're using the time it buys you to build something on the other side. And this is where I have to gently stop you. Because right now, some of you are thinking, Michelle, I know nutrition. I eat healthy. Skip ahead. Please stay with me because on a GLP-1, the rules generally change. And this is the piece almost everyone gets wrong. When your appetite drops that dramatically, most women barely eat. And when they do eat, they grab something quick, usually a handful of carbs, because that's what's easy when you're not hungry. So now you've got a woman eating very little. The little she's eating is spiking and crashing her blood sugar all day long. She's losing weight on the scale, but her blood sugar is more unstable than ever. And she's doing nothing to wake up her own GLP-1. That's the trap. On a GLP-1, eating less is not the goal anymore because the medication already handles that. The goal is that every bite you eat is working to steady your blood sugar and stimulate your own hormone. That's a completely different way of eating than just eat healthy, and no one's teaching that. So let me ask you right now, did you know before this video that your body makes its very own GLP-1? I'm genuinely curious because I think this is the best kept secret in women's health right now. Okay, so how do you actually do it? How do you eat to steady your blood sugar and wake up your own GLP-1? It comes down to a few simple shifts, and none of them are about eating less. The first one is the order you eat your food. When you eat your vegetables and fiber first, your protein, and save the starch or the sweet for last, your body releases more of its own GLP-1 and your blood sugar rises gently instead of spiking. Same food, same meal, but a different order gives you a completely different hormonal response. The second is to build every plate around fiber and real whole food because soluble fiber, and I mean things like vegetables, beans, oats, berries, and chia, literally slow sugar down and is one of the strongest natural triggers for your gut to release GLP-1. Add some healthy fat like olive oil or avocado and a little fermented food for your gut, and you've built a meal that keeps your blood sugar steady for hours. And the third is simply to slow down. Eat a little slower and chew a little more. Your gut releases more GLP-1 when you're not inhaling your food in 4 minutes standing at the counter. Now, let me be honest with you as a nurse, because I always want to give it to you straight. You're not going to replace a prescription dose with a bowl of broccoli, and that's not the goal. The goal is that your body relearns how to do it on its own, so that your blood sugar is steady, your own GLP-1 is working, and your results hold whether you're on the medication or one day you and your doctor decide to come off of it. This is the difference between losing weight and keeping it. Remember that woman I told you about at the start? The one who was terrified of the day she'd stop? Nothing about her medication changed. What changed is how she eats. She's building her own GLP-1 now. Her blood sugar has finally leveled out. The cravings that used to sit right under the surface have quieted down. And for the first time, she's not scared of the future because she knows her body is doing the work right alongside her. This is exactly what I want for you. So if you haven't taken that free hormone quiz yet, go do it now. The link is at the top of the description, and it will show you exactly where to start. And don't stop there, because I've put together a whole playlist on losing weight and feeling like yourself again in menopause. And it's right there on your screen. Go pick the next one that speaks to you, and I'll see you there.